in the invasion of Grenada in 1983. It remains today in many military services around the world as the main medium-class helicopter. An attack helicopter is one specifically designed to carry weapons for attacking ground targets. These weapon systems can include Gatling guns, machine guns, rocket pods and missiles. The two primary roles are to provide close air support for ground troops and perform an anti-tank role. They can also perform armed reconnaissance and escort duties. 1965, and US forces using armed helicopters required a purpose-built attack helicopter. Their first choice was the Lockheed AH-56 Cheyenne design. Other aircraft were selected for evaluation, including Sikorsky S-61, Karman H-2 Tomahawk, and Bell Huey Cobra to fill their requirements until the Cheyenne was ready. Finally, April 1966, the Huey Cobra was selected for this role, which it performed for several years in Vietnam as the Cheyenne program developed issues and setbacks. The Cheyenne program was finally cancelled in favor of the Advanced Attack Helicopter, AHH.
Troops would be inserted on the ground or by a support helicopter. We would escort those insertions and then really provide top cover or pre-planned fires perhaps, or reconnaissance to the troops as they moved through. We'd be trying to give them awareness of what was going on, looking into areas that they can't see, to deter, importantly, to deter attacks, to deliver the non-shooting effects, which we provide surprisingly well. And then ultimately, if there was a requirement to do so, and the friendlies came under fire, then we would provide the fire support necessary to allow them to continue to deliver their task.
The anti-tank role was adopted by missile-armed helicopters which could pop up and fire in almost any terrain. The US Marines fielded the AH-1 Cobra and Super Cobra for their close support roles. Other modern equivalents are the Tiger UHT of the German Army and the Westland WAH-64 Apache Longbow of the British military. Developed by Hughes Helicopters, the twin-engine AH-64 was built from the ground up as a weapons platform.
This is an Army helicopter flown and operated by the Army. So in some respects, we already know how to do that integration. We are a piece of the Army, an integral piece. So there was less to learn, really, for the troops on the ground because we do a lot of that for them. The whole point is that we're doing that operation. That said, I think that we're in a learning business and we're a learning organisation, and people learn fast when the pressures are on how to best use the capabilities at their disposal, and they've done that to very good effect.
Features include four-blade main rotor, reverse tricycle landing gear and a tandem cockpit for a crew of 2. First flown in October 1975, its weapon systems are state-of-the-art, beginning with the nose-mounted target acquisition and night vision sensor suite. Its main weapons are a 30mm chain gun mounted under the nose and between the landing gear. Stub wing pylons hold 4 hardpoints for a mix of rocket pods and missile systems, including the Hellfire missile. Built to withstand multiple hits, the triple redundant systems allow for a high crew survivability in combat situations.
We're there very much to support the guys on the ground, and wherever we can help them, particularly out of the tighter spots, that's what we're designed to do. And that is what we do very well, to be honest. We're very good at seeing things clearly, clearer than they can see them from the ground by virtue of our perspective, our situational awareness. And as a result, we can be much more discriminate. We can pick weapon systems very carefully, so proportionate, and to minimize collateral damage.
The Russian answer to the Apache was the Black Shark, or Ka-50, introduced into service in 1995. NATO badged the Hokum A. It's a unique single-seater attack helicopter with a coaxial rotor design to give it high speed and maneuverability. It is armed with a suite of weapons on 4 external hard points, including 12 laser-guided VIKHR anti-tank missiles with a range of 8 kilometers. The main cannon is 30mm caliber and semi-fixed to the aircraft with very little room for movement. The aircraft rotates by helmet control to aim the weapon. The entire aircraft can turn as fast as the gun turret on the American Apache. Sensor. Variants and developments of the Black Shark include the Ka-52 Alligator, which is a 2-seater side-by-side cockpit with additional antennae and sensor packages. The Mil Mi-28 is a Russian all-weather attack helicopter designed specifically for anti-tank and anti-helicopter operations. Developed from the Mi-24, which had a carrying capacity of 8 men, the cabin was removed and a higher performance achieved by the new tail torque. A classic single rotor with a counter-torque tail rotor, the Mi-28 was delayed from entering service because of the Ka-50 development. A later variant was to be sold to Iraq, but this sale fell through due to the Gulf conflict. A new version, Mi-28N, with improved night vision capability and advanced radar and FLIR capability, entered service in 2006, and along with the Apache Longbow is the pinnacle of this branch of war machine.